welcome to my channel. My name is Nia. It's my first ever YouTube video, so please go ahead on and subscribe, show me some love, and we can get right into the video. So today I just want to talk about self-validation, growing your confidence, decentering men, and focusing on yourself. I feel like at a young age, I really cared a lot about the male gaze. I can remember myself being in high school and even early college, walking into a room and just automatically wondering what a man's perception of me was. Whether he liked me or not, whether he thought I was cute. I just cared a lot about what I was being perceived as, specifically by men. I really just had to reevaluate myself and figure out what I liked and why I cared so much about what they liked. Like literally, the guy could look like the Grinch. Like literally be the Grinch. I could in any other circumstances never even try to talk to him. If he tried to talk to me, I would probably run away, like screaming, like I would probably run out the door. But for some reason, my automatic thought was like, does he like me? Like, I wonder if he thinks like my dress is cute. Like, I wonder if he thinks I'm cute. Like, do you think he thinks I'm cute? Like in my head, like I would just go through this whole thing about it until one day I was just like, who cares? But being young and being conditioned to think that if a man finds you attractive, then you have value in some way, that was really important for me at the time. So in my journey of self-realization, I really had to take a step back from men and just focus on myself. So if you found any relatability to my story, or you yourself lack confidence, you're working on validating your own emotions, you have a hard time focusing on yourself, you jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, and you're constantly chasing after these dudes or chasing to be in a relationship with these dudes, this video is for you. No judgment though, no judgment, but just keep watching because I'm gonna sprinkle some little gems in there for you. So I want to talk about being happy single and how to achieve that. So for me, I have been single for about a year now, and it's definitely had it's challenges, but for the most part it's been a really beautiful experience for me. It's definitely taught me a lot about patience and just really helped me get to know myself a lot better. That's something I would recommend for somebody who is struggling with being happy single, is to just have patience and grace for yourself. It's okay for you to have those thoughts inside your head sometimes to where you're like, dang, like it'd be really nice to have someone. It's okay to want that, and it's okay to want to be in a relationship, but don't let that overtake you and who you are as a person. And really spend time with yourself. That's also another great key to being happy single, is really pouring into yourself. When you don't have somebody else to pour into, you have plenty of time to pour into yourself. So that means finding things that you love to do, finding new hobbies to join, trying new recipes, learning another language, spending more time with your family and your friends, volunteering somewhere. Just a lot of different things that you could be doing and could be putting your energy into that isn't a man. Now we're going to get into the decentering men part. Decentering men is a practice for which you examine the ways you organize yourself around the idea of obtaining a man. You may perform on dates, change your needs, way of living, and being for a man. So basically, I take that definition as you just really focusing on yourself, examining yourself, and figuring out in ways that you show up more for men than yourself. Ways that you be really showing out for these dudes, and how you need to decenter that and focus on you. And how do we do that, Nia? You may be asking. Don't worry, I got y'all. Block him, delete his phone number, and unfollow him. Some of y'all gonna turn y'all volume down for this one, but y'all need to hear it. If a man is adding only confusion and chaos into your life and making you constantly question things, then it's time to... Because if you find that in your relationship, you're constantly having to question a lot of things, and question who he is as a person, question his intentions for you, question if he likes you, question why he hasn't taken you out on no date yet, question everything about him, then key, because the chaos that is coming from your life is from that man that you still got in your life. I'm so tired of seeing these TikToks where they be like, oh yeah, he spun the block on me, he got his lick back, you know, whoop de whoop de whoop, all that. Y'all, be so for real right now. That is not a good thing. That just means he don't respect you. Him spinning the block and thinking that he still has access to you, there's something wrong with that. He should not feel comfortable coming back to you and expecting the same results from you after doing you dirty. No ma'am. So when you block, when you unfollow and you delete, you lessen and stop the interactions that you have with this person. So they don't know what you got going on and you don't know what they got going on. It limits the confusion and the chaos that goes on to your life because you don't even know where this man is.
I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. He could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing.
You don't even know. Unfollowing him, blocking him, taking away his access to you is how you get him. Because you giving this man access to you is doing nothing but benefiting him. He want to see what you up to. He want to stay on your mind. He want to add the little chaos to the mix. The little chaos smoothie to the mix. When you feel like there's a lot going on, it's time to reevaluate yourself and what you need out of life. And a lot of times we think that because like we text that man back and we have that man in our lives and my man.
Thank you to my man, and my man.
We feel like, oh, the world is complete. And really, because you're so obsessed with that man, your life is falling apart. You in a pitch black hole living in this house with this man. You don't even know. There's so much more to life than having a man like you and to approve of you. That's why I find it so important to validate yourself and to have confidence within yourself so that you're not constantly chasing after someone else in order to have them do it for you. That's why I think it's super important to attract your own goals and dreams. If you have any fitness goals that you're working on, any of your religious or spiritual goals that you need to improve on, family and friend goals you're trying to work on, or even your own like business venture goals that you really haven't put in or tapped into, really focus on that during this time of singleness instead of focusing on chasing after someone else that probably ain't even meant for you. Stop chasing after bad energy. If you feel like something is wrong with someone, you're probably correct. Your feelings are never lying to you. If you don't feel comfortable with someone, if you feel like someone is constantly playing you or not telling you the truth, your feelings are usually correct. So really listen to those feelings and tap into that, because a lot of us be attracting super bad energy because we have our blinders on and we act like we don't see that. And we know we be seeing that. We choose to ignore the red flags because we are afraid to be single and alone. Instead of just having that time to ourselves and putting our energy into something else, we will instead chase after something that ain't even meant for us. Make sure that you are speaking life into yourself and truly validating yourself. A lot of times we seek validation from other people or look to other people to approve of things that we do, approve of our decisions, approve of how we look, but really tap into that validation for yourself. Because a lot of times people's emotions are so fleeting and super unstable that they don't even really love themselves for real. Like, if someone isn't able to pour into themselves, how are they supposed to pour into you? There's no way they can. If you base all of your self-worth on other people's emotions, you will always feel unstable, you will always feel insecure, you will always feel like you're never enough. So don't base your self-worth on other people's opinions of you. It's totally natural and super important to be in relationships with people where they are validating your thoughts and your emotions. But I also feel like it's super important to learn how to validate yourself, learn how to dress for yourself and not dress for the male gaze or what is trending right now. Dressing for yourself and what you feel comfortable in. Really understanding the power of regulating your own emotions and speaking life into your own situations is going to be super beneficial for you. A lot of times if people can't see stuff, they won't believe it. If you really think about all the things that you've ever started in your life, there's always going to be someone that doesn't believe in what you're saying, doesn't see the vision in what you're doing until they actually see it be successful or see the finished product of things. So it's super important to have that intuition for yourself and to really speak life into your situation, because you know your thing better than everybody else does. Waiting for somebody else to approve of your business idea or tell you that it's a good idea for you to go back to school or tell you that's a good job is just super lame. You really have to pour into yourself and figure out what's best for you in your situation, because like I said, people's emotions are so fleeting and unstable and projecting sometimes. The best thing for you to do is just figure out, what do you like? What validates you? What motivates you? And tap into that. Tap into yourself. Speak life into yourself and validate those emotions. If you're feeling down, you're not feeling good today, let yourself know that it's okay that you feel like that, but it will get better. If you're struggling in school, validate your education. Validate you finishing school and making it out and getting that degree and getting your dream job. When you speak life and validate yourself, that's how you gain confidence. Don't wait for other people to do it for you. That's all that I have for you all this week. If you stayed till the end of this video, you are literally a baddie. I really appreciate you all so much for watching. I really hope that this video benefited you all in some way. Please let me know in the comments down below any of your own personal stories or key takeaways that you took from the video. I would love to hear them. I will leave my socials down in the description box below. Thank you all once again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye, bestie. Mwah.
And I'm coming with the wild. Y'all niggas not poppin'. Fuck it and she going shopping. Well, I'm running out of options. Yeah, I'm running out of options.